my question is, how does philosophy coincide with your music?
Well, it's sort of like a catch-22. My philosophy is music, which the music creates my philosophy. And see, music to me is not just music, something to listen to. Music is the arrangement of sound. So when you say how does my music meet my philosophy, sound is my philosophy. Sound, vibration, sound, and also the meaning of sound. To be sound. To be sound is to be healthy, to be whole, to be together, to be sound. This leads you to philosophy. When you look at words like sound, frequency, tone, what do these words mean outside of music? And then you start to really see the philosophy of it. Now, me personally, everything for me is philosophy. I see through that eye, so I'm biased as well. Some people just play their music because it feels good to their heart, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? I feel my heart. I'm just gonna do it like that, and that's what it is. I don't really do music like that. Like the lady was just here talking about a band called Sick of It All. It was a small punk band. Nobody really know about it, whatever, you know. But apparently, people do know about them. To me, if I was just into music and not philosophy, I would not know them. I'm seeking truth, and through truth, I meet different bands, I meet different ideas, I'm turned on to other music, other ways to present music, and so on. Music itself doesn't lead to itself. It's other things, emotions, philosophy, your spirituality that leads you to music. In fact, music is the fragrance of culture. It's like you don't get music without culture. Culture operates first, and what culture gives off is music, art, color, history, all this stuff. But the culture got to be moving first.
Right.
That's my philosophy.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
That's just what do you expect? To rhyme like a song punk. You want that shit to kill. Not the high style, none of the original. Everybody someone wanna hit you. Like me, we sit up for the South Bronx. Every sucker empty. You think I care? I know that they don't wanna jump. My posse from Chi-Town spit. We are real life, we rock correctly. Not a suck, but I can forget me with me. Like a chef, I got a record. I'm knocking out the floor to them. Point to Mike, how many things you should get? I have been coming to tell you. I have produced, create, innovate on a higher level. I'll be back, but for now, just choose a movie named Wild Styles at a theater near you. 83, that's when we get Run DMC. 84, LL Cool J walks through the door. 85, Roxanne Shante, UTFO is live. 86, KRS-One, Scotland rocks in the Back in 1988, hip hop was only on AM. Y'all remember that shit? Then my man started playing jams on the AM. That was Pink House. He brought hip hop to Chicago, laid it out. Me and him, no lie, went up to the program director at GCI. We said, yo, what's up? Chicago needs to hear more scratching and more cuts. So he said, wow, how you think you're gonna do it, huh? Pink House, he laid it down. He said, we're gonna call the show The Rap Down. And there it was. The Rap Down, there it was. And the reason I give up, my man, no stopping me. First record he played was My Philosophy. That was just a killer. And this is why, no doubt, when I come to Chi-Town, I gotta shout, Pink House, Pink House, Pink House, Pink House, Pink House.
And in order to get national, there were certain towns you had to go to.
Sure.
Even if you was out of New York, you had to go to a certain cities in order to become national.
Certainly.
Chicago was city number one. You
Over
think
Philly?
over Philly. Philly was New York.
It was y'all backyard.
Right, Philly was
Okay.
like in Connecticut.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So you didn't make it nowhere when you went to Philly
Okay.
or whatever. But Chicago, Miami, and LA, not even Atlanta yet.
Yeah,
It was Chicago because of the house scene.
sure.
Now people don't realize how big house was nationwide and how Chicago was at the top of that. So all the producers, everybody was coming out of Chicago. It was here that people, you could even take this back to like soul music and some of the stuff like Booker TMG's, take it all the way back. Sure, it was Memphis and all that type of stuff.
Sure.
But the musicianship of Chicago, somebody should do a documentary on it. It's
Somebody
incredible.
should do a documentary on
It's
it.
like
You heard it
totally
here.
incredible. When hip hop was coming up, this was one of the places you had to come.
Okay.
And you had to come here. You had to. Oh man, there was a whole bunch of people running around. See, this is also when Cabrini Green was live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On that,
And
bro.
you had to come through there. You know what I'm saying? You had to hang out. And that's how you got your respect too, because you got there. See, now you just jump on the radio and that's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, you came to Chicago. If dudes didn't see you like at the local Jamaican spot, getting your fish and rice, if dudes didn't see you at the record store, and that, they wasn't coming to your shows. They didn't care less. You know, or dudes would wait. The radio play, you know, your record all day, so they'll wait for the big Coliseum show. You know.
I'm in junior high with the B plus grade. At the end of the day, I don't hit the arcade. I walk from school to my mom's apartment. I gotta tell the suckers every day, don't start shit. Where I'm at, if you're talking the law, let's go your course. He's a wrong man course. My boy named Ron, shooting in the pants. Front of my building with the rest of it. Why with my pal? Oh, I can actually get that. He didn't even hood truck it up. Okay. I don't want to sit, hug my mother, kiss my sister, punch my brother. Sipping on my neck to watch some TV, but bro, do my ears to see me? No, that's the fourth time this week. Another time, watch this. Very mention, I'm off the class. Moms go to work, both busting her ass. Sister's cute, but she got no kid. Got 3 pairs of pants with my brother I. But we're in school, I made a fool. With 1.5 pair of pants, you ain't. But there's no dollar for nothing else. I got, and. Every day I see your little strawberry. Now it's time, I'm about to do something. Look for work, get this like a jerk. Too hard job, I'm on another song. Here comes Trump, blowing the sugary. Gives me 200 for a quick delivery. I do it, right. When I'm in state with the big tank. Mama first no Christmas, she knows the real. Sisters get and sex appeal. Brothers are partner, we're getting paper. 3 months later, we. My family's happy, everything is new. Now tell me what the fuck
It's the problem. There's no other problem.
The boys kicked
There's no FBI, there's no CIA, there's no secret society, no Illuminati, there's nothing. It's black folk getting over on black folk.
No question.
And you know what? It's really destroying the whole world.
For a token.
Because white folk, believe it or not, follow us. They may claim that they run everything and this and that and the other, they sure. But when it really comes down to it, everybody, it's a good thing. Everybody admires everybody else. Today's cosmopolitan woman, if you look at her, she's like every woman. Like the average woman with like black woman lips, white woman nose, Asian woman eyes. Like it's like today's woman is just like got every woman on her. Like a total thing. But this is the way it always been with ancient tribes. We love one another naturally. And this world is never going to be right until black people rise up. We think it's the white man, oh the Chinese, oh the Arabs. It's none of them. They have no power. I really believe this. They have no, and I don't say this as a disrespect. It's not. We are the original people.
If you repeat this fact, they can't laugh at you. Genesis 14 verse 13. Abraham steps on the scene. Being a descendant of Shem, which is a fact, means Abraham too was black. Abraham, born in the city of a black man called Nimrod, grandson of Ham. Ham had 4 sons. One was named Canaan. Here, let me do some explaining. Abraham was the father of Isaac. Isaac was the father of Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons for real. And these were the children of Israel. According to Genesis chapter 10, Egyptians descended from Ham. 600 years later, my brothers, read up. Moses was born in Egypt. And this era, black Egyptians weren't right. They enslaved black Israelites. Moses had to be of the black race because he spent 40 years in Pharaoh. He passed as the Pharaoh's grandson. So he had to look just... Yes, my brothers and sisters, take this here song. Go, correct the wrong. The information we get today is just whack. But ask yourself.
Well, you know, I've seen hip-hop live and die about 4 times already. It has a life. It reincarnates, and it's amazing. I started hip-hop on August 11th, 1973 at a place called 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. This is where a guy named Cool DJ Herc lived and first brought out his equipment and started playing the breaks of James Brown. Now, I was living in the building next door. The adjacent building was called 1600. And I would go there and listen to Cool Herc. I didn't even know it was Cool Herc then, but we would listen to somebody playing music that eventually turned out to be Cool Herc. And when you say hip-hop, you know, difference from today and then, Cool Herc's hip-hop, long gone. It lasts from about 73 to about 76. Then came Africa Bambaataa. His hip-hop rose, Zulu Nation. That hip-hop died right around the 80s with Rapper's Delight. Grandmaster Flash, The Furious 5, Treacherous 3, the whole Sugar Hill label. That hip-hop was live from about 78 to about 1983, 84. 83, 84, that hip-hop died. We don't even listen to those music no more. Now you got Run DMC, the whole Def Jam thing comes in. Then that kind of dissipated. You don't even think about the Fat Boys anymore. You don't think about Vanessa Quince. You don't think about these groups anymore. Even Stetsasonic, one of the biggest groups of all time, the first hip-hop band and all of that. We don't really think about them anymore. That whole style of hip-hop is fading away for some of us. Then you got the 90s and the West Coast and the whole West Coast explosion. We always talk about Snoop and Dre, but what about King T? You know, what about hieroglyphics and, you know, these groups that, another kind of hip hop that faded away. Now we have this hip hop today, and I'm jumping even further. There's all kind of other hip hop, but now we have this today, and this one will die too. The real issue, what never dies, is the concept of breaking, MCing, graffiti writing, and DJing. You could throw beatboxing in. These elements never die. They have nothing to do with celebrity, nothing to do with fame, fortune, nothing. These are human skills. And when you realize that you could do breaking, MCing, DJing, cutting, scratching, all that could be done without technology. All of it. Even DJing. You would think DJs need technology. No, they don't. DJing is cutting, mixing, and scratching. If you put that to ancient hominins, like ancient humans, cutting, mixing, and scratching is how fire was created. Clothes were made, this kind of thing. Breaking, one of the first things humans ever did was dance. Ever.
In that order.
You know, that's it. That's the first thing. What MCing, what is that? Utterance, speech. These are human skills. And once you realize that hip-hop is not just entertainment, it's a way to be. It's like an empowering way to be. Once you realize that and get past the fear, because there's a lot of fear with it. People say, I'm too old to be hip-hop. Or people say, I'm too young to be hip-hop. Or I'm not good enough. I don't rap, I don't break, I don't do this. So hip-hop is not really for me. I can enjoy it, but I'm not going to live my life like this. I'm here to tell you you're absolutely wrong. I'm 48 right now. I'm waiting for 50. I can't. When I'm going to wear a shirt that says I am 50 because hip hop is the fountain of youth. I've been doing this 20 years. I have no other life. This is it right here, hip hop. Okay. I'm a high school dropout. Dropped out of the 8th grade. Never been to college. Anything. Through hip hop, I now teach at Yale University at least twice a year. Harvard's calling every 5 minutes. You got Oxford University overseas, Cambridge University. I speak at all the universities, been speaking. And how does this happen? How does a high school dropout who educates himself at the library, public library. That's where I get all my knowledge. So I went right to the library, picked out the book I wanted to know and read it. Retained the knowledge and regurgitated it. That's it.
Okay.
It was like, oh, KRS is so smart. No, I'm not. I just read books, watch DVDs, and listen to people talk. And when people tell knowledge come out of people's mouth, they don't even know what they saying. I be like, damn, that was dope what you just said right there. Yo, let me just try to retain that. But this is the whole point, is that hip-hop is a culture. Hip-hop is culture. And once you realize that, that's what the kids today are not realizing. They are looking at it as something to get rich from.
They slipping.
Something that, you know, this is just a pastime.
Right.
It's a fad. It's gonna come. I'm just gonna use it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go on. And they don't realize that a lot of us thought the same way in the 80s. Oh, we just gonna get this money and we gonna move on. When you're young, that's good to think about. I mean, your first record, second record, okay, get your money. That's all you're really worried about. But after like your third, fourth, maybe fifth album, like after you become established and people, you have a fan base and people are actually trying to hear what you got to say, you got to grow up. And grow up is painful because, like for me, I tried to say it in rhyme, I just got distracted. But I used to be on MTV every day. I used to be on BET every day. But it got to a point where BET was like, you got to put a thong on it to be here. And I'm like, well, I just don't want to put that on. I just don't feel like that, you know? Like, it's just not me, you know? But that's what they want you to do. They want you to read a script. They want you to say what they want you to say. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to be that. So you have to take a stance. And you have to say, you know, I'm only going to live with my family. That's it. I'm not doing no corporations. I ain't asking for no sponsorships, nothing. I'm only going to live with my family, and that's it. Now, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people don't have, you know, the wife that I have. A lot of people don't have the sons that I have. And so I recognize that. But if you do have a wife that really loves you, if you do have children that truly look up to you, you need to be in hip-hop. And seriously, I'm not saying this, like, I'm saying, like, there's no more 401k, there's no more social security, there's no more welfare, there's no more foods. Like, these things are going away. And our generation, we gonna work till we die. You know, there's no, you gonna work all the way to your grave. Unless you come up with some retirement program or you try to save some money or this, that, and the other. Hip hop is the wave of the future. Imagine a 50-year-old math teacher. Let's just imagine, I'm gonna take the least example, be stereotypical here, excuse my bias. White woman, Irish, 55 years old, in an urban area teaching math. Unlikely candidate for hip hop. I would say to her, you are the exact candidate for hip hop. White woman, 55, Irish, teaching in an urban area mathematics at a local junior high school. She's only making like $26,000 a year. Maybe 30. Okay, maybe 30. Okay, if she's good. Been there a couple of years, you know.
Right.
Now, you want to hear something stupid? Okay, we make $30,000 in 45 minutes.
Money. Better know this.
Let me say this one more time because I don't think y'all really understand what I'm saying.
Oh, shit.
DJ Premier. Now see, I get up on stage and do original lyrics. I wrote my shit. I went to the studio and did my shit, okay? Now, DJ Premier, my man, all right? He helped me do my album, everything. This is my man right here. He calls me up from China. He actually texts Simone from China. He wanted some drop from us or something. So I'm like, yo, Primo, what's up? What you doing out in China? Yo, I'm in Hong Kong. Now this dude is a DJ. He's not an MC. He's not a b-boy. He don't break. He's not doing that. He's playing other people's music. You're not hearing me. He has a stack of other people's music. He's playing other people's music, and for 45 minutes he gets $10,000 plus hotels, and he's in China. Now, I'm just saying real life talk, real life. DJing is the simplest element of hip hop to do. It's the simplest, breaking is the hardest element for us. DJing is the simplest element. You could play anybody's records. Learn to play one record after another. Learn to move a crowd with your records. Then put yourself on Facebook or wherever, what's the advertisement today, and say, you are a DJ for hire. Here's what people don't realize. Every human on earth has fans.
Okay.
Every human. Everybody sitting here right now got people who admire them. Everybody. And now with the internet, put a nice photo on there. Ah, you got fans.
Yeah.
And right from there, go back to the 55-year-old math teacher. Her summer, school's out in June, May, June. What's she do in July, August to supplement her salary? She becomes a DJ for 2 months. Now, this math teacher, Irish white woman, okay, learns how to play MOP, Gangstar, Run DMC, Public Enemy.
Oh, nice.
She learns how to do it, cutting and scratching on her spare time. Puts her white face onto the camera. Hi, I'm here ready to DJ. She'll have 1 million people calling her just because she's out of context. Just because people want to see this woman. I don't even believe you can do what you say you do. And don't let her have like a little video of white woman DJ. Zig, 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 zig. She's an instant smash. Instant sensation. She could quit that job because now the world is calling for her. Saying we'll send you flights, hotels, we'll pay you to be here. Why? Because you're a phenomenal DJ. See, back in the days, they used to say, make sure you have a college degree in case your rap career don't work out. Today it's the reverse. Make sure you can rap in case your college degree don't work out. It's the reverse today, and it really is. Make these skills part of your life. They are valuable. It's not just us doing it. If you know how to rap, rap is in demand in the world. Like, forget celebrity. You can land in Nigeria, Africa, somebody be like, yo, I'll pay you $10 to spit that again. Because the world can't do it. The world can't do it. They look at you and they imitate, they mimic it. So when you, especially if you're in America, leave this place. This is a prison. This is like an outdoor prison. Leave this place. Get a passport and leave.
On that note, we're going to hold it right there because boy,
Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. I'm about to hit you with that traditional style of rock. Give your option to head knock and I'll stop. Then jump in the rhythm drop it. Stop what we forgot it. Bring back the raw hip hop. Just like the records we take, you be popping. Got some breaking. When you dropping and locking, kept knocking. Gotta need to have you popping. We only get better on it. This type of girl don't even think about stopping. Well, length of the rock, shot. All music lovers in the place right now. Never understood the right. You actually got shit. Wanna go post it. When I am in town, not walking in the road. If I don't live, your flow is a bus. You gotta go. When the night you look quickly. Not say another one. Oh, sorry, I lied. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Stop wasting money on the fucking everybody packaging. I don't can't see, yes, I don't can't see. Without a record here, and that's who. I'm not the one of the girl. Yes, yes, Sean. You don't stop. Yeah. Yes, yes, Sean.